Apart from Iceland, no other country has recently suffered a banking crisis as severe as Ireland's, and the effects are clearly visible here in South Dublin.
When it came on the market 4 years ago, this state-of-the-art complex on the tram line was one of the most sought after in the country. But with no credit left, developers went bust, work ground to a halt, and the residents only saw the bare bones of what should have been.
Kids have nowhere to kick their ball around because the parks haven't been built or anything. So
Anglo Irish is one of several banks which funded this project, but now state-owned, it has become a black hole for public funds.
it's huge amounts of money. If you compare it to what you could do with that amount of money, we could buy an entire other country, 1/10 of France, I believe.
Colm and Camilla just got married and will be moving soon. They find the view from the balcony as depressing as the economy.
Upon moving in, we saw this behemoth kind of stuck to us next door. I mean, obviously this is a leftover remnant of the crash of the Irish property boom. Those college kids coming out of university now looking for jobs, for many of them there aren't jobs. And not only that, the ones that actually get jobs will be probably quite overtaxed for the next 10 to 15 years.
Before the property crash, Colm came close to buying an apartment here in Carrickmines.
In June of this year, I was coming home on the Lewis one evening, and I noticed the headline in the Metro newspaper was the property that I had actually signed up for 595,000 was now available for 300,000. So if I had to have bought back then, I would be sitting on 50% negative equity. So
For the last 4 years, those apartments lay empty, unwanted, until the owners, Anglo Irish, put them up for sale at half price.
There are signs there are improvements definitely in the market compared to this time last year, but it is definitely going to take time.
As long as the property market continues to drop, the extent of the losses of Anglo Irish remains uncertain, and its very existence threatens Ireland's economy. This former finance minister has been appointed by the government to wind it down gradually.
Will one bank run down the whole of Ireland?
No, the intention is to ensure that the effect of the losses in Anglo Irish Bank on the overall economy is limited, that it's contained, and that it ceases to be a drag on the markets. We've been in a very difficult situation, and our advice from market operators is that the uncertainty of the cost of Anglo has added to the cost of raising funds, both for the Irish sovereign borrower and for private sector borrowers like the other banks.
Ireland may avoid bankruptcy, but the burden generations of taxpayers will have to bear for saving the banks has no precedent.